So here we are on Michigan Island. There's a lighthouse back there if you can see it. So I'm not getting any writing done today, but it's so pretty. And it's the 4th of July weekend, spending it time with my family. Maybe I need to write more books with oceans or beaches in them. I don't know, I love it. We're gonna have a competition skipping rocks. So what does your rock look like? That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see your throw. Wow, 2, that was amazing. Okay, here's my rock. Let's see if I can beat 2.
1.
No, that's 2.
No way, you don't count the bounce in.
So we just got back from Michigan Island. It's not in Michigan, it's one of the islands in the west side of Lake Superior. But I got my laptop all open, going to jump back into editing. I'm currently on page 441 of 602 in Darkness of Destiny. Things are really getting intense. I totally wish I could say more about what I'm editing, but I don't want to spoil anything. But needless to say, I'm so excited. And I'm really tired, or call me lazy, I guess, but we woke up so early to go to Michigan Island. Sorry, I got a mint in my mouth. Shouldn't have put that in. But we woke up early to go to Michigan Island, and so I'm really tired. But we'll see how many pages I can get edited before I get too tired and before my husband and I go out to visit our land. So I edited about 15 pages before I looked at my phone and the weather was like, oh, surprise, it's going to rain in the next hour. And I was like, oh crap, because my husband and my son, they are currently on our land. I'm just driving down this super long driveway. Because they're currently on our land, mowing the lawn and getting everything else ready that they need to for the 4th of July. So I was like, oh man, I need to drive out there and grab my son so my husband can get some stuff done. But look, it's starting to drizzle right now. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I'm currently at a point where I'm editing, and I just realized, so you're gonna meet 3 new characters in Darkness of Destiny, and I just realized that their story doesn't line up. Oh, well, I'm glad I realized it sooner rather than later. That would have been really bad if I had published it and been like, oh crap, this doesn't make sense. But it's really not that big of a deal. It's a really easy fix. It's just, it took me, I had to read it 3 times before I realized, oh, their stories don't line up. So I'm gonna get that fixed before I continue editing it and then printing it off and shipping it all out to my sister. So I'm here at our land. It's my husband's trailer. Me and my son, we're gonna go pick some radishes, but because we're currently living at our in-laws, we don't have access to a lot of our stuff because it's shoved in our little shed that we bought. And so the only thing that I have to pick some radishes is my son's Easter basket, which he's totally excited about. So let's go pick some radishes. Now, don't laugh when you see my garden, because my husband just tilled up a bunch of field grass, and then I went in and I kind of picked up the clumps of field grass and put them in a pile that I haven't gotten rid of yet. But we've done essentially nothing except, you know, just till up that area and then plant some seeds and just let nature do its thing. Because it rains here so often that I don't really need to water the garden that much, which is actually really nice. But, you know, the downside of that is, I didn't fertilize it, so I wasn't sure how much was actually going to grow. But I just bought a giant pack of non-GMO seeds from Amazon for like 15 bucks. So worst case scenario, we're only out 15 bucks if nothing grows, which is still a screaming deal to me. The other thing is, I didn't weed anything. So yeah, next year I'm definitely going to be weeding more because I'm hoping we'll have a house up and we'll be able to come to the land more often. But yeah, this is what my garden looks like right now. Wow, isn't she a beaut? Look at all that field grass. Anyway, yeah, we have a temporary fence set up. It's definitely not great, but it's doing its job right now. Yes, this is fishing line. It's working to keep the deer out, so no complaints there, but I'm gonna go in and get some radishes. Look at my zucchini plant. It's the only one that actually grew anything. But hey, there's something there. But hey, it's not all weeds because this is clearly something, I want to say it's Swiss chard or some type of lettuce. Honestly, I can't remember. I'd have to look up my picture of my garden. But over here is where the radishes are. And look at those. You know that they're ready to pull out of the ground when it's called the shoulders of the radishes are poking out of the ground, and then it's about 1 inch in diameter, pretty close to 1 inch. Let's pull this bad boy out. Would you look at that? I'm so excited. It's definitely been eaten with bugs. But hey, we got some produce. And we got a whole row of them. Okay, there's also some corn in those 2 rows. And then over here, the only thing that came up in the entire row, it's supposed to be like an 8 to 10 foot tall sunflower plant, and it's supposed to produce those seeds that you can pick off and eat, but it's not quite there yet. I'm hoping that as the season progresses, it'll get a little bit taller. I know sunflowers grow pretty fast, but I guess we'll see what happens. Man, my hair and humidity are not friends, and that's thunder. I think it's gonna downpour, so I just picked some of my radishes right there. I think there's 5 of them in there. So I am excited to partake. So my husband is an absolute gem, and he decided that he was going to continue watching my son while he goes to help one of his cousins fix his car. Something's wrong with his car, I don't know what. So he is going to watch our son so I can continue to edit my book. And I'm back at it. Editing! Yay! I am on page 454 right now. So, I guess we will see how many more pages I can write until my husband comes home with my son. Currently editing page 499. And it ends with this banger. A stone sinks into my stomach, pinning me to the ground, weighing me down with the commitment I just made. An irreversible commitment. Yeah, you guys are not going to be happy about this one, but I am. Oh, yeah, I had to redo my hair because it was bothering me. I do that quite a lot when I write. I switch positions a lot. I'm currently in me and my husband's bed. It's like one of the only quiet places I can go to write to kind of shut out the world or whatever, or everyone else, to zone in onto my music and my writing. But, oh! That means now we're officially on page 500! Oh! Well, guess who edited 59 pages tonight? It was me. Because of my husband, of course. But I'm on page 500 now. I have about 100 more pages to go, and then I'm done with Darkness of Destiny. Yay! So, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.